I had a couple I sat down with this week, and it was a follow-up session from the previous week. And what we worked on one action. That's it. Now I'll share with you, they came in with a lot of difficulties. And not to point them out, because we all have difficulties. I've got a whole bucket of mine back there. My imaginary backpack of difficulties. So I sat down with this couple and I said, let's review. Tell me the good news. And you're probably interested in watching this video. What was the homework? What was that one thing you wanted them to do? I'll share that with you. The one thing I asked each of them to do is I said, anytime that you're interacting with your partner, I want you to have a positive, all caps, ASS attitude. I want you to interact with them and with just happiness and contentment. I don't care if there's issues happening. I don't care if there's difficulties taking place. I want you to bring that positive attitude in there. And both of them shared exactly what I thought they would share. That's going to be hard. That's going to be difficult. I said, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it'll be very difficult. Now, this homework I was giving them, it wasn't something, related to rocket science. It's something that many of us do in our jobs. JOB. More than likely in your job, even if things are difficult or frustrating, you smile at your customers. You greet them with love and kindness and compassion and respect and the dignity one human being should give to another. Am I right? That's right. So I asked each of the partners, and I gave them that same walkthrough I just gave you. I said, I'd like for you to do that one thing. That's the only thing I want you to do. So they went off. And then we found ourselves sitting down together during our session. And I said, let's review. And you know what they told me? They gave me really honest feedback. They said it was difficult, which makes sense. It's difficult to do hard things. They said that it was extremely beneficial. They said that there were still issues, there were still difficulties. And that's it, those three things. Now, here's what's interesting about the results, because this couple is doing really well. What's interesting is that life requires that we do difficult things. You know that, I know that. Number two, doing difficult things, right, does not mean that we cannot do positive things. The next one is, and this one I like a lot, you don't have to wait until everything is perfect. You don't have to wait until every issue in your life and relationship is aligned and addressed and there's this wonderful solution to it for you to be a good human being. And I find that in the years that I've done this profession, a mental health counselor, I've learned that over and over, sometimes we get in our own way. Sometimes we want things to align perfectly. Sometimes we want all the issues to be resolved and every wound to be healed before we will make that decision to be a good, genuine human being. And it hinders our growth. Because that couple I shared with you, both of them being able to be a kind human being to the other, that's the secret sauce. That's what allows those difficult conversations, the hard ones, the times that you have to talk about healing and uncovering wounds, the really hard stuff. That's what allows it to be a little bit easier. Just a little bit easier so you can get in there and actually do the work. I hope you found this video helpful. My name is Dr. Juan Santos, and I love doing this, love showing up for you. If you find yourself stuck, reach out. If you're looking for resources, look in the comments below. There's a lot of tools that you'll find down there leading you in positive directions. Everything from supporting you in your relationship to managing anxiety. I want to thank you for this time that we shared here, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends.